Hey, what's up, guys? Happy Memorial Day to you. I got a great video that I want you to watch for all of my entrepreneurs out there, salespeople, people in network marketing. Listen to this video. This is really going to help you. It is in reference to something that Jim Rohn talked about. You know Jim Rohn, like the international personal development guru who left us some years ago. But you guys know Jim Rohn was just like all of that, right? Well, one video that Jim Rohn has out talks about the importance of knowing your ratio. So I want to talk to you guys about that today. And I got somebody who's going to be joining us, and because she's going to be a perfect example of this. But I'm going to talk to people in network marketing for a moment, because I deal with this as a network marketing leader. So we always talk about going through the numbers, right? Whether you're any kind of sales, whether you're in insurance, if you're in real estate, if you're in network marketing, it all starts with your list. And so Jim Rohn says you've got to know your ratio. Like, figure out how many people it takes for you to talk to, for you to put in a three-way, for you to invite to your meeting or whatever, in order for business to be done. So what Jim Rohn did is he figured out his ratio, and he figured out that for every 10 people that he got to his meeting, because back then when he was building, there was no internet. So listen to this, guys. For every 10 people that he got to his meeting, well, there would be he would get 3 people to join the business. So he knew his ratio was 3 out of 10. So he would basically tell people something like this. He would invite them to the meeting. Look, I need you to do me a favor and just show up. You know, I realized for every 10 people I get to the meeting, I get 3 people who join. Why don't you just come and be one of the 7? That was so powerful. Come and be one of the 7. Just help me get my ratio, because he knew if 10 people got there, he was going to get 3 business partners. Jim Rohn knew his ratio. And so what he said was something like this. I don't have the numbers memorized, but he said, if you're really good, and let's say for every 10 people that you talk to, you have 5 to join, and you talk to 20 people and you have 10 to join. And he said for every 10 people that he talked to, let's say 1 join, all he had to do was to talk to more people. So he said, so if he talked to 100 and you talk to 20, guess who wins? He who makes the most connections wins. Yes, know your numbers. And so I've got someone from my team that I want to bring on. I'm waiting for her. I don't know where she is, because I talked to her today and she was like, Bunmi, so far this month she's done 18 three-ways with me and Dr. Darrell. Between the two of us, she has done, mainly with him, she's done 18 three-ways. What is powerful about this, guys, is, first of all, it's powerful that she's doing them, because so many people join this industry, they'll join it with your team, and then don't go to work. 3-ways, in most cases, is just like a staple of how we do business, right? So, she says she don't see me, so I don't know why she don't see me, but I've invited her in. So, I'm just going to tell her story if she doesn't join here. So, first of all, she's doing the activity. Second of all, she's keeping track of her activity. So I had this easy contest this month, right? It's running for 2 months. And I said, whoever does 23 ways with Dr. Darrell and I this month, and 23 ways next month, not 40 in 1 month, but 20 each month, we're going to give you a Westgate Resort vacation stay to one of 5 beautiful destinations, right? That's all you have to do. And so she's done 18 so far. So, number 1, she knew her numbers. No, number 1, she was doing activity. Number 2, she knew and kept track of how much she was doing. And then she went to tell me this. She said, Bunmi, out of the 18 three-ways that I've done, I've gotten 2 business partners and I've gotten 4 customers. I thought that was so powerful. She did 18 connections, brought 18 people to us on the phone. She got 2 business partners, and 4 customers. So now she knows her ratio. If she talked to 18 people, that means with 1 out of every 6 people that she talked to took action, did something. So if she needs to do business, now she knows that her ratio is 1 out of 6. Okay, she wants 2 pieces of business. She got to talk to 12 people, right? Excuse me, 1 out of 3. Excuse me, for every 3 people she talked to, she got a piece of business. So she talks to 3 people, bam, gets something in the system. Talks to 6 people, bam, that's something else, business in the system. Talks to 9 people, bam, more business in the system. So it's so empowering when you can teach your team to know their numbers. First of all, you guys, you got to do the numbers. You got to go through the numbers, and you got to use Jim Rohn calls it the law of averages. Watch his video over and over and get your team. Just go to YouTube, type in Jim Rohn, the law of averages, and get them to understand that and get them to know their numbers. And let me say this before I go. When you get started in the beginning, guys, you may be bad at what you do, and it's okay. It may take 25 people for you to talk to get 1. And if that's the case, hey, that's just your numbers. But as you keep doing it, you're going to get better. As you keep doing it, you're going to get better. And let me tell you, and hey, Cassandra, I'm on here doing the, I don't know why you can't see me. I invited you in, so you must not have been looking at your notifications. So I'm on Facebook on my page talking to everybody, waiting for you, but I don't know. Check your notifications because I'm on here. I'm almost finished now. All right, so go see it. Bye-bye. This is live, Facebook Live. But okay, so what was I saying? So I was talking about Jim Rohn, law of averages, doing the numbers. I don't know, I forgot now. But basically, get started. So when you get started, you may be bad. It may take you talking to 25 people to get 1. So what? Just do the numbers, because as you do them, you'll get better. Then maybe you're bad. But after you do enough numbers, Cassandra, go ahead now. There you go, girl. After you do enough numbers, then you'll start getting. Then for every 10 people you talk to, you get 1. You keep doing the numbers, keep doing the numbers, and keep doing the numbers. And then eventually you'll get better, and then you'll get great. And then you might get to the point for every 3 people you talk to, 2 people you talk to, somebody in. I don't know what it's going to be for you, but it's so empowering when you know your ratio. So if your goal for the month is to get 10 people in the system, and for every 10 people you talk to, 1 joins, then all you got to do is talk to 100 people that month. That's it, 3 a day. So Cassandra's on now. Cassandra, I already told your story. I already told your story, but I'm gonna give her a chance. And you're frozen. Okay, Cassandra, real quick, just tell them, your process and what went on for you this month doing so far, and it's not over yet. 18 3-ways for the month.
Yes, 18 3-ways. And out of those 18 3-ways, I got 6 pieces of business. 2,
That's what I told them already. I said you got 2 business partners and 4
and 4
customers.
customers. Yes, out of 18 3-ways. So 3-ways are very powerful. And when Bunmi and Dr. Darrell say make those 3-ways, do those 3-ways, guys, in order to do 3-ways, that means you got to be having some activity. You got to be talking to people to do the 3-ways with. And I've been talking to a lot of people. I've been meeting a lot of new people, and I get the information to them and get them on the phone with you or Dr. Darrell, and y'all work y'all magic. I'm telling you guys, if you don't know what we have with Bunmi and Dr. Darrell, we are very blessed because they know what they're doing.
Well,
Thank
Cassandra,
you.
you are a breath of fresh air because you are actually doing it. You're in the trenches. You are working. And like, guys, Cassandra's story, she talks about she's been around this industry for a while, but she was just around it. She said she thought she was doing something, but she didn't realize really until this fall that she really wasn't working the business. Cassandra, tell the difference between you starting this past fall and maybe you in the last, 5 years.
Well, for 5 years, I was just going along with the program, but I really did not know what I was doing. I just believed in my spirit that network marketing was the way for me to have the success that I want, but I didn't have the personal development. I didn't really have the belief. I really did not know how I was going to do it. I really couldn't see myself actually being successful. I was hoping and praying. I knew I wanted it, but I wasn't really feeling it and seeing it. And that's the difference. Now I see myself there. There's no doubt in my mind that I am going to reach my goal and have the success that I want. I visualize myself already having it. I feel it. And so that's the big difference, the belief. And I always talked about belief, but I wasn't all the way there with it myself. Now that I believe, now that I visualize it and call it into existence, I am working towards something that I truly, truly believe and have no doubt it is going to happen, and it is happening. So that's very important. You got to believe that you're going to get there. You got to know without a doubt that you
Well,
are enough, and then be consistent in doing enough. And so I built up my
let me speak to that.
consistency.
Thank you. Let me speak to that. I love that you followed it up with, and then know that you're enough, number one, and then be consistent with you doing. Stop stewing and start doing. Talk about what you've learned over the last 8 months or so in reference to work ethic, because you may have thought before that you were doing something, and then you were able to get around some people and realize, wait a minute, you weren't doing what you thought you were doing, and then you really stepped things up. So talk about that, because a lot of people join businesses and they don't go to work. They don't know what work is. This is a business. You're trying to make six
Mhm.
figures, make 5,000, comma money. You got to get your butt to work. Talk about that.
Well, I think a lot of people, including myself, when you first get into network marketing, home-based business, you think of, okay, I don't have to work anymore because you don't have to go out to a job. So you think it's easy peasy. Well, I just signed up for this business and I'm going to make some money like magic. No, 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 no. You got to work harder on a home-based business than you do working for somebody else, but it's worth it because now you're working for your own dream and not somebody else's. And then being in the energy, when they say that you're only as successful as the five people that you associate yourself with, well, being
Mm-hmm.
in the energy of you and your mom and Dr. Darrell and all the successful people that I'm associated with now, that energy has rubbed off, and I see your work ethic and how you maximize every hour of your day, time management, consistency, doing what you know you need to be doing, even when you
Yeah.
don't feel like it. Oh, yeah, it's hard. It takes a lot of discipline, but I made up my mind that I just have to choose my heart. How bad do I want it? When
That's
they say
good.
how bad, how big is your why, you got to really, everybody wants, but you got to more than want. You have to have a burning desire, because that's when you'll do whatever it takes to get what it is you want. And that is what I have now. I have more than a want. I have a burning desire. I am determined. Losing is not an option.
That's right.
I am going to get what I want because I am willing to do what it takes. And it takes work. Yes, it's hard. It's not easy peasy. It's not stay at home. Now I ain't got to do nothing. Now you got to do more,
Yes.
more. And so, you got to be willing to do the work. And I just posted a video on YouTube about that. If you're not willing to do the work, then don't waste your money. If you got money to throw away, then sign somebody else up that's ready and don't have the money, or give it to a homeless person. But don't just throw your money away. Sign up. Don't think just because you paid your entry fee and now call yourself an entrepreneur and say you have a home-based business. You don't have nothing until you build that business. paying $200 or $300 does not give you a business. You're not in business until you are working and
Ooh, that's
building that
good.
business.
Wow, that's awesome, Cassandra. Thank you. For those of you who are joining us, you all need to share this with your team members because I think we need to stop. Well, I know pie in the sky people, but you got to tell people the real deal. So many people don't know the real deal of what it takes to win in this industry and what it takes to be successful, and not just in network marketing, period. So I was out last night with a young lady and her husband is on my team, and she's a government worker. And she said, let me tell you, I never understood this home-based business network marketing thing. She said, I thought that you all just were lazy and didn't want to work. She said, but now that I'm close to this, I see that you all work harder than people who have a job because you are always on. It's just not 9 to 5 to you. It's from when you wake up to when you go to sleep. We just get the luxury of doing it wherever we are. We enjoy it. We don't have to be in four walls. And so we have freedom, but we are on all the time. So
All the
listen, guys,
time.
massive action leads to a massive bank account. I'm going to tell you for real. Don't think you can take small actions and get big results. I'm on here now with Jackie and Gomacia, right? I'm like, when does she sleep? I don't know. But Jackie has such a huge vision. She has a huge vision for what she wants to create, not just for her, but to impact people all over the world. She's really working closely with people in Africa, and she's executing the vision. What does it mean? Convenience and greatness don't mix. See, the things she's doing may not be convenient, but it's going to be worth it. Traveling to another country, being up. So when we're here and it's 1 o'clock here, it's 8 o'clock in the evening in Ghana or South Africa or whatever time it is. I forget that. But the thing is, oftentimes when we're asleep, they're up. So she's up when she should be asleep, working with her people. But these are the sacrifices that champions make because they've got a goal, they've got a vision, and it's not like we're going to be doing this always. That's the thing I love about network marketing. We get in to get out. So we get in, we work hard, we build an income, we build that residual, and we can remove ourselves. And we don't always have to be at the point of sale. So we've got the benefit of leverage so we can use the efforts of other people and make money. Cassandra, I'm gonna ask you for some last closing words, but let me say this. So Cassandra was talking, guys, and she said, I did the work. I did 18 3-ways. I got 2 business partners and 4 customers. Powerful. But listen to this. What if she had only gotten 1? There's something that we call the power of 1. If you do the work and sponsor just 1 person a month, and you teach your team members, guys, don't be lazy. Set goals, have plans, get to work, execute them, talk to people, do your personal development, and get 1 person a month. Everybody on your team doing that 1. At the end of 12 months, you would have a team of over 4,000 people. That's the power of duplication. It's called geometric progression. Geometric progression, you get 1 and you're showing everybody how to just do that 1 a month. Oh my gosh, can you imagine your income? And when you have 4,000 people on your team who are fired up, who are excited about their product or their service, they're going out and they're talking to people, and that 4,000 is going to keep on growing and keep on growing. You hear people in this industry who have hundreds of thousands of people on their team, and they may have talked to 12, well, not talked to 12, they may have recruited 12, but that 12 turned to thousands. It is because of geometric progression in network marketing. So in network marketing, guys, you can become flat out wealthy if you talk to a few who talk to a few who talk to a few. It's about a lot of people doing a little bit. And then you're going to have those little bit who do a lot, like Jackie and like Cassandra is doing now, like myself and Dr. Daryl, like Yvette. So, but mainly you're going to have a whole lot of people just doing a little bit. And nobody really has to do. You don't need a lot of people doing a whole lot. You just need a lot of people doing a little bit. And then you'll have those little bit who do a lot. Cassandra, I am so proud of you because so many people, as you say, they waste their money. They sign up because they have this illusion of being a 6-figure earner, making $10,000 a month, but their work ethic is not commensurate with what they say they want. So now you
Exactly.
know the real deal. You know what to do, and that's why we're making this video. I'm proud of you for knowing your ratio and your numbers. So now you, for every three ways, you get one piece of business, girl. That's empowering, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Hey, what's the
Yes, it
last
is.
thing? Give us some words to new people or people. No, give us some words to people who have been in the industry for 3, 4, 5 years. Maybe they haven't been successful, probably because it's them, not their company, it's them. But what would you say to those people who've been in for a while and who are ready?
Personal
And
development.
yes.
Personal development. Knowing who you are, what you want, and you always say write your goals down. Don't think that you have goals just because you have it in your mind the way you want to
Mm-hmm.
live and where you want to be. If it's not on paper, so that you can look at it and you can think about it and visualize it and put it up. Affirmations. I got affirmations. My walls are covered with affirmations, so I cannot move about in my apartment without seeing my goals and my dreams and my affirmations and my things that keep me motivated and strong. It's times when I don't feel like doing anything, and then I just may go to the bathroom and I see on my wall, I am an activationist, I am this, I am that, all this stuff on my wall that is reminding me, okay, I can do this, but this is what I need to be doing. So, I mean, and I just had a conversation last week with somebody who said similar to what they said to you. What the person said to you last night is, I see that I'm going to have to just set certain times and hours, where I work. Well, what I said to that person is, that's okay if you just want to make a little extra money. But when you want that big money, when you're really going for the gusto, you got to go strong and hard. I find that it's very impossible to just set certain hours, because when you're on the grind and you have a goal, you have different people that are available different hours to talk to. You gotta be constantly grinding and working, and like you said, it's fun because I don't set hours to work. I don't go out to work. I work all throughout my day, everywhere I go. But it's fun. I could be out grocery shopping or whatever I'm doing, at walking through the park, taking a nice stroll, enjoying the breeze. Wherever there are people, there's work, because that is
Mm-hmm.
how you build your business. It's people. It's a people business. So you have to take advantage of every opportunity to be around people, to share what you know. People are looking for a better way, just like you're looking for them. They're looking for you. But if you don't open up your mouth, if you're afraid to talk to people, then you'll never even know that they're looking for you. I can't tell you how many people every week that I speak to, and oh, wow, this is exactly what I need, or this is exactly what I've been looking for. If I never opened up my mouth, I would not know that, and eventually someone else would speak to them and give them what they need. People, if you don't like talking to people, if you do something to get yourself to start liking it, and if you can't do that, then this is not the industry for you. This is a people industry. You got to talk to people. You got to care about people genuinely from their heart.
Yeah.
You got to want to see people do better, or else you can't help them do better if you don't genuinely want them to do better. And people can tell that when they're talking to you, when they're looking at you. They can feel if you're genuine. They can feel if you believe in what you're saying and if you really care. I forget who it was. I listened to so many people like Jim Rohn and, Zig Ziglar and all these guys, but somebody said, people don't care about what you know until they know that you care.
Yes.
And so
Absolutely. That's awesome,
personal
Cassandra.
development
Thank
is
you so
definitely
much.
the key. I've learned so much and I feel so good. The more I learn and the more I do, the better I feel. I always tell people good things only happen when you feel good about them. So I'm feeling really great, and great things are happening, and I expect that. That's one of my affirmations every morning. I wake up, I say my prayer, I start doing my affirmations, and I expecting great things. And I got that from an event I went to at a church with you and your mom. I forget
Mm-hmm.
the bishop's name,
New Psalmist.
but he has a
Yeah, New
song.
Psalmist. William Tuck. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he has a song. I'm expecting great things, and I just took that on as an affirmation every day. And I know, and every day something great happens. Every day something good happens, except the days that I don't keep my mind focused on my affirmations. The days that I don't speak these things into existence. If I don't claim that I'm going to have a good day, guess what? I don't have a good day. As the absolute truth. And I know some people think it's just a bunch of talk and a bunch of hype, but I'm here to tell you it's the absolute truth. Try it. The only way you'll know for yourself is to try it.
Hey, well, Cassandra, thank you so much for that value, guys. I am so proud of this lady and her growth. And so hopefully you've gotten some great nuggets from her. You'll take this and actually take action on it, share it with your teams. And listen, you got to do like Les Brown says, you got to be hungry. You got to have a strong desire and just go for it. And then not only do you have to have that hunger, but you got to take personal initiative. Don't wait for your sponsor to always tell you what to do. You got to have some big enough goals, and your why is be big enough that you will go out here, as she said, go out in the streets and talk to people and share because you believe in what you do. And then, hey, you see, I got on my, from one of my businesses is at wellness, I got on my gut t-shirt, dropped 5 pounds in 5 days. Ask me how. Thank you, Yvette. So I'm going out to this cookout now, and when people see this, guess what? They're going to ask me about it. I'm going to give them a prospecting card. So I'm going to be building my list. So wherever you go, you always want to be growing and building your list, making connections. And so, guys, just take heed to what we say. Your life can be totally different 12 months from now. But I tell people, time goes so fast. Actually make a 36-month commitment to what you're doing. Don't look to the left. Don't look to the right. Get focused. Follow one course until successful. Get focused,
Right.
and you owe it to yourself and your family, right? Focus,
Right.
persistent, consistent action every day, guys, every day. And when you start doing your business differently, you're going to see different action, different results. So thank you, Cassandra. We appreciate you. Everybody have a great Memorial Day
Thank you.
weekend. Be safe out there, have fun, and let people know about what it is that you have that can empower them. Thanks a lot. See you, Cassandra. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Proud of you, girl. Keep it up.